The Louisiana Southern is a short-line railroad that is owned by Watco Companies and currently operates on 188 miles of track in the state of Louisiana. The short line runs trains on two separate branches, a north and a south branch. The north branch is based in Minden, Louisiana, and interchanges with Kansas City Southern and Sibley, Louisiana. The line moves north toward Spring Hill and also heads westward to Bossier City. The southern branch also exchanges cargo with KCS just about 20 miles from the interchange site of the northern branch. From Gibbsland, the line runs south through several small towns where it then reaches Hodge, Louisiana, where Louisiana Southern has a large presence. After Hodge, the track continues south all the way to Pineville, Louisiana, where LAS once again interchanges with Kansas City Southern. In today's video, we will be viewing the operations of the Louisiana Southern South Branch Interchange with KCS in Gibbsland, Louisiana. Though small in size, Gibbsland has a large rail presence within its vicinity, which includes the former Illinois Central Main Line now owned by Kansas City Southern and the Louisiana Northwest Engine Facility. The town also serves as the interchange point for both the LNW and the LAS. For decades, rail fans across the country have called these busy operations the Gibbsland Shuffle. Usually the day before operations in the late afternoon or right after the sun goes down, a KCS local coming out of Shreveport drops off loads for both the Louisiana Southern and the Louisiana Northwest. Typically, the LNW retrieves their freight in the earlier hours of the morning, then a few hours later, the Louisiana Southern comes along. Here we listen to the sound of number 3911 leading the LAS train toward the interchange site as it passes the Louisiana Northwest locomotive facility. Notice LNW 55 in the background, one of the few remaining signs of the LNW before being purchased by Patriot Rail. Before being utilized by Louisiana Southern, this section of track was operated on by the North Louisiana and Gulf for many years until Mid-South Rail Corporation took over in the 1980s. Then in 1994, Kansas City Southern acquired Mid-South. The track existed as a secondary asset to KCS until Watco acquired the railroad through a lease agreement. So the Louisiana Southern began operations on September 25, 2005. After passing the LNW engine house, Louisiana Southern crosses the road and moves toward the location of the rolling stock left by KCS. To get a quality viewing experience of the exchange, I traveled to a nearby bridge where I get an excellent view of the LAS and the KCS main line. Occasionally, the Louisiana Southern has to make use of the KCS main line. Because of this, the crew must switch to the frequency channel of the KCS Meridian Speedway. In the siding to the right, a KCS manifest had been sitting there both times I filmed the interchange operations. There was a 6-day gap in between both of my recording sessions, meaning at the very least this train sat for almost a week. But it was a little ironic seeing the short line pass by the Class 1 manifest on its own main line.
Alright, line up around 25, 25, scan 131.
After clearing the main line, the engineer moved the train forward to pick up the conductor waiting at the switch to save him a walk.
He's got plenty of room behind you. You're going to stop on about 25, 25.
Number 3846 originally served the Southern Pacific as a GP35. After SP, the engine went on to work for Canadian American. Since then, it has found its way into the Louisiana Southern and has also been rebuilt into a GP38-2. The three Jeeps disconnect from the line of freight cars and now must couple to the rolling stock left by KCS. The connection is made. As the Louisiana Southern begins to slowly crawl southward, the KCS defect detector located 2 miles to the east of Gibbsland notifies us of a westbound KCS manifest.
KCS detector milepost 125.0. Proceed. Total axle 442. Speed 46. Train is west.
The timing of a westbound could not have been any better. This gave us a wonderful opportunity to film a meet between a Class 1 main line and a short line heading south. It didn't take long for the Shreveport-bound manifest to clear. After that, Louisiana Southern wrapped it up in Gibbsland and continued southward toward Hodge, Louisiana. This wraps up the operations of the Gibbsland Interchange. I hope you have enjoyed watching, and be sure to subscribe for more rail fanning videos in North Louisiana. Our next video will include footage of rail action in the city of Shreveport. Until next time, Louisiana Rail Productions out.